Welcome back, traders. Trading the Flux Power Zone with the Trend Stalker Elite. Another awesome week trading the system, along with the bigger power zone that has the signals 7 days in advance before they even happen. Again, any signals you see on my charts when I'm taking these trades, they're already predicted 7 days in advance. So I have time to see what trades I want to take, which ones I don't want to take. Stay out of the chop zone. It tells you when the chop zone's coming. Just avoid the chop zone because the chop zone will, you'll be profitable. Next thing you know, you get into a chop zone and it's whip, whip, boom, 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 and it just takes you in and out of these trades. So this system also recognizes consolidation before it happens too. So that's another plus. Staying out of bad trades, staying out of trades in the wrong direction, just amazing. So, and it helps out my volatility stop and the 2040 strategy. Sometimes when I get a cross set up, the cross sets up, I'm thinking it's going in the right direction, and it reverses. It goes down lower and then it goes up. So it's also helped me out on my entries on my other systems that I trade. So it's all around awesome. All right, so if you need any information on this, subscribe to my YouTube channel, send me an email. I'll help you out as best as possible with any kind of trading knowledge that you need. Okay? So stay profitable, traders. And again, trading is tough. If you need help, let me know. All right, I'm out.
Welcome back, traders. Trading the Great British Pound JPY. Getting ready for the buy cycle to come. Also, we're already in the dollar Canadian at time cycle marker at 2:15 a.m. We're already currently up. As soon as the buy cycle came in, the currency pair went up, pulled back. My entry is at 10, is right here. Is at, let's say, why's my mind not moving? Right, hold on, traders. Let's just put a new one in. I don't know why it's not moving. My entry is at 31.10. When the buy marker came in, I missed. Well, I had just woke up not that long ago, and I missed it. I could have got a little better entry, but that's pretty good. So the most heat I took so far was, let's get the. It came in here. This is my entry. So the most heat I took was 6 pips. All right, and my stop is at 90. And my stop is at 90. Actually, it shouldn't be that far. 96 it should be. I have to make an adjustment. Actually, it's already at the break even. Sorry, it's already at the break even. But I put my stop at 90. You know what? I know why. Because I had this right here. Maybe it was squished in or something. I don't know. But yeah, my stop should have also been at 96. Right below this here. 95 actually. You want it just right below there. Alright, so soon we're going to be getting a push down right now. So let me see what I'm going to do with this trade. Alright, traders. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Great British Pound JPY. The cycle marker will be coming in 1 minute. I could have got a better entry here at 50. I'll be up about 15 pips already. Okay, so once it comes in, then we'll put our stop. Let's see, we got a couple of bars here. 330. Okay, should be coming in any minute here. Okay, here's our cycle marker. Our stop's going to go right below here at 58.39. It's a little larger than I want. So we'll just use the Ninja for this one. I got it on a couple other platforms as well.
Order pending.
Yeah, that's a 30 pip stop. See if we can tighten it up a little more. 29. Alright. Not too happy about that, but let's see, make sure we're under this here. Yeah, 31 pip stop. You know, not the greatest, but we'll take it. Here. Here's the Aussie dollar signal. This is a lot more choppy. This is definitely a lot more choppy. So let's see where we're at here. Let's pull this histogram down. All right, we're at the time. It's going to be real choppy. It's going to be really choppy. I don't know. All right. Let's see what my stop will be. Yeah, I'm going to take a buy trade on this one as well. All right, traders. Let me pull this video. Welcome back, traders. Give you an update on this great British pound JPY trade. Currently up 65 pips on this. Excuse me. On this trade here, but I'm up even more on another platform. Alright, traders, you saw the green cycle marker come in at 3:30 a.m. and I got the entry wasn't the best, but still. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna move our stop to break even. And we lock, you know, so if it comes back on us, we're not gonna lose. So this pair has about 200 pip daily trading range on a Sunday to Monday. So we'll see what happens with that. We're gonna have some resistance coming up. So let's check, see, but we're gonna get a move down here on the next couple of bars, and then we're gonna start going up. And then we're probably gonna peak out probably around here. And then dip down for, you know, another buy into the trend, and there's another peak here. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be getting some, yeah, as a matter of fact, here's some resistance right now. 59.35. Alright, we'll see what happens, but we're locked in. Let's see what else. The better trade was actually here, which I missed, is the pound Aussie. You had two double buys here. You had one at 310 and one at 345. But again, you know, I don't even have that many currency pairs up here. You know, we got the Great British Pound JPY, USD Canadian, Pound Aussie, Aussie US dollar, and that's it. And I still missed trades. And this was a nice one too. So let's see what this, let's fix this here. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Aussie US dollar. I had a green buy marker here, and I actually bought the market down here. I had my stop below here, and took a stop out. It went positive a little bit. I mean, almost, you know, it went positive like right here. Probably should have closed, but you know, you try to trade, trade your rules. I didn't have enough for the break even because it was really tight. So I'll show you my entry. I don't know if I recorded it. I might have recorded it though. Yeah, I think I did. So the entry was, you know, here, and I got in here at 24, and it almost, well, my stop is below here. My stop was at 11, and it went up to, let's see, where'd it go? Didn't go up that much. A few pips positive, and then boom, stopped me out. Okay, so I took only one trade on the Aussie dollar, but I made it up on the Great British Pound. JPY again. It's now had reversed, but I wound up catching over 75 pips on this run up here at 3:30 a.m. 75 pips, and then it reversed this. I closed right out before resistance here, and I left one to run, and that one got trailing stop got taken out. The sort of resistance, I said, oh, this thing's gonna reverse. And then once it, starts going, with the U-turn here, I got an A stochastic. This is a lower histogram sell. Then it crossed over the ATR down. Okay, so our next move on this pair is not for a while. So it looks like it may, looks like it's still above the zero line. That's interesting. So we might be looking for maybe a buy down here. Let me take a look before I make this trade. Trying to see what our low point was earlier. Was here at 50. 22 is the low. We're already at 50. A stochastic sell here. Let's see it. Another power zone sell at wow, not for a while. We don't have any buys for a while. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this one alone. I don't see, I don't see anything, so I'm going to leave it alone and look for something that's a lot easier, or I'll be done trading. I'm going to look at the CAD, see if we get a move down on the CAD at 925. The CAD looks a little more promising. So I'm going to leave the JPY alone because I don't see no current signals that's clear. And even this signal right here that's coming, and maybe one or two bars, like let's see, like in 2 minutes, it's not very clear either because we're still above the histogram here. But we got a nice sell here at 1435 until 1735 and on a buy. That's a lot more clearer, from this to this. Okay? So, but I still gonna take this trade here. This will be my last trade of the day, I believe, because nothing else is really clear until later on today. Okay, and this is a sell, and this is a sell. So we got two power zone sells back to back. And then we have an A stochastic buy in 134 minutes. So we're going to take this sell here on the, let's see, it's 10:25. All right, so we're going to take the sell now. Let me pause the video. Welcome back, traders. All right, I put my stops and limits and all the other platforms that I'm trading for. So good to go. We'll see what happens. This is my last trade, and then I will assess what I'll be trading later on tonight and tomorrow. The stop is pretty tight there, and see what happens. Oh, excuse me. So the only trade I lost was the Aussie US dollar. That was the only trade I lost today. All the other trades I did line up winning. So the percentage of wins with this system is very high, and then the risk reward is very high as well, versus very tight stop and a big reward. I mean, you can only be profitable with those kind of numbers. Like you see here, the 2:15 a.m. signal was right on the money. Pull as soon as it hit that signal, it went up, went into profit immediately, pulled back, was down a few pips, not many, and then from there it never looked back, and it waved how the market does, and then it called the buy here, which it was in profit, like I said, but it wasn't in that much profit, so I closed those positions out because I added on, once this came in. All right, and these are also, let me just inform you, these signals are 1 week old forecast. I had these signals a week in advance, and that's with the bigger the power zone, which if we go to the power zone, Canadian dollar, right here. Let's see, where are we? Canadian dollar's got some awesome action. Yeah, this thing's gonna fall. You can see the power zone. Looking for a heavy drop here. Wow. But a heavy drop, but only to go back up and then back down. Yeah, it looks like some real back and forth movement. So the move is probably going to be here at 14:35. Let's see what time that is. Oops, I can't pull that up. But yeah, it looks like the Canadian dollar, look at some really good action here. Definitely. It's going to be a drop in the Canadian dollar. And look at this other drop here. Another drop. Wow. And then it drops and then it rallies. $8.45. Yeah, I want to throw some 60-minute time frames on this as well. It works awesome with the 60-minute time frame. So, okay, traders, so we'll see what happens with this trade. But yeah, it looks like the dollar Canadian, and I will be analyzing some of the other pairs for my up-and-coming trades for the week. All right, traders, stay profitable.
Back, traders. Trading the U.S. dollar Canadian. We at the 9.25 signal. I saw the drop. It was going to be kind of a pretty quick drop on the bigger histogram power zone, and we're currently up 29 pips on this one, and I have quite a few other private funds that I'm trading for that I'm up in on the same trade. Like I said, we only took the 1L stop loss was on the Aussie US dollar. All the other trades worked out positive. All right, traders, there's a little insight on this Flux power zone with the Trend Stalker Elite. Just a beast mode with this thing. It's you can plan your trades out well in advance. As you saw in my previous video, these were the trades that I was looking to go after, and the time markers. Even though this one's a little choppy here, so we're gonna probably get. Let me try to blow up the histogram a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get a push now. Once we get down here, I'll see what happens. Maybe exit. 30 pips is nice. You're in and out of the market. You go positive, very quickly. And you're in and out the market. You don't have to hold these positions for a long period of time. I mean, it's up to it also, and this. I can also put this on a 60-minute time frame, and if you want to hold the positions longer, it goes up all the way up to 240 minutes. Now there also is another indicator. It's called the Flux Orion, and that's a daily cycle marker. It plots daily cycle markers, but I'll see if I'm going to get that. And it'll tell you when the daily chart is going down. So we'll see if I'm going to get that or not. I'm currently doing really great with this right now. But it's also, it may be beneficial, in the, long term if you, trading a bigger time frame, to know when the daily chart is going to go down. And it tells you exactly when the cycle marker comes. It'll say, just for instance, daily chart sell marker in 3 or 4 days, or in 7 days, or in 14 days. It gives you a forecast like that. So we'll see if I get that and apply it to bigger time frames. That's for other traders that can't, is more a position trader. They would, want something like that. We'll see. I may get it. This also can be automated too. Actually, I don't have my things on here now, but I can automate these signals with the Marker Plus system that I have if I'm not available to trade. All right, traders. So that was a little insight, up 30 pips.
Welcome back, traders. Trading the Great British Pound JPY. Just took a short trade on this time cycle marker at 4:30, really 3:35 a.m. Because that was the last of the consolidation, the up-down movement. Now we're looking to take it down to around 5:20 a.m. And our long trade is about to come up on the New Zealand US dollar. So we're going to be taking that long. This one's going to be on another screen when I take that trade. I already got 2 minutes on that one. Let's see what it looks like. Better check my other computer. Alright, I'll update you with that New Zealand dollar trade.
Welcome back, traders. Trading the Great British Pound JPY. Okay, here is the here was a 420 signal. I didn't take this 420 signal. Actually, it was 320. Sorry, I keep forgetting my computer. So I wound up waiting for. I actually took this sell signal here. This one I did take for a sell. Thought it was going to dip. Stopped me out with about 13 pips. So what I did was I just waited for the 520 signal, which is a 620, and I took that one. And you saw in my previous video, I was waiting on this signal, and there was a big rally in the Great British Pound JPY, and here you go, boom, way up there. It just rocketed like a bullet. Also, the other trades I was going to take was the US dollar Canadian on a sell at 535, actually 435. I wound up taking that. I only grabbed because it was going sideways. I guess they're waiting for the oil inventory report, and then also some big Canadian news at 10 a.m. So I wound up catching some pips. It was up almost like 20 pips. This is probably like a 20 pip range here, but I caught in a range. But I wound up, making a profit though. Is it 20 pips? Maybe. Yeah, 21 pips. And then it just hit it and bounced back, and then I just closed out because the buy cycle was coming up. So I closed out. I didn't take this buy cycle because I want to take, it's still, I don't like the way the histogram is right here. So the better move maybe down here. I don't know. We'll see when when this buy cycle comes in. We'll see what happens. And then also I started trading the pound US, and I was waiting on this signal at 5:15 a.m. Now I'm going to tell you something about this signal. The signal came in, right? I bought the signal when the time cycle marker came in. It pulled back, it held, and it held and held and held because my stop is right under this time cycle marker. It held, my stop was just a little too tight. Boom! Stopped me out. What I did was I just re-entered the trade, and but my stop was really tight, and I re-entered the trade and took it up to the north. And then I don't have the New Zealand dollar on here, but I have it on my other computer. Let me see if I could just, let me see if I could just change it really quick here. Oh, there it is, right here.
Sorry. Okay. All right, traders. Now here was the New Zealand dollar. This was my best trade of the with the minimal. Didn't even test the stop not once, and it didn't even come close to the stop loss. And the thing was, the news came out earlier. It was an earlier news event. Just say, I think it was down here. No, was it here? Let's see. The time was. I think this was the news event time. When the news came out, it was positive for the New Zealand dollar about 6:45 p.m. and it rocketed up, and it went all the way up, and this must be resistance right here. And I remember I used to just jump into these trades, and because I see a big bullish candle, but the histogram is telling me, don't get into this trade because it's gonna pull back and it's gonna go down. So just wait for a significant time cycle marker like this one. It was almost like 12 hours later, but it was a safer trade than try to jump in on this big bullish candle here and then just get a huge drawdown, with a pullback here. Even though there's no time cycle markers here, but I just rather, when one came in, I said, I'll just wait and then I'll take the trade up from there. But all it did was retrace the whole way back. And this was the safer trade right here. It didn't test this time cycle marker not once. Now it's pulling back at the moment right now, and we're probably going to be looking for a buy opportunity coming soon. So I got to see where we're going to come in on a buy. But like I said, this one, it just took right off. As soon as I entered the trade, it just took off. So that's it, trade. So I'm adding the New Zealand dollar, New Zealand dollar, and the pound US, and I have one more currency pair to add is the euro yen, and then that should round it off pretty much. Now, when I trade my other strategy, which is the 2040 and the volatility stop indicator, then I'll go use my my other platform. All right, traders. There's a little update on these trades that I previously recorded the video when there was no candles in the area, and I was telling you which trades I was taking. And they all worked out except my stop loss was a little tight on the pound pairs. So all I had to do was re-enter those pairs, and they just took off like a rocket. So let's go to the power zone. The pound JPY. Here's the pound JPY. We were all the way back here. It's about 2 in the morning, and it just took off initially, and it pulled back just slightly, and then boom, it just took off. This was already predetermined, this move. So we're coming up soon. We're coming up to the peak of where we'll probably be able to sell this pair back down. But I mean, it took off like a bullet. And let's see, the Aussie dollar. Also, we had the Canadian in the power zone as well. That was a good selling opportunity. It did sell, like I said. That's not the power zone. Let me do the CAD power zone. Hold on, traders. Canadian power zone right here. And then the Canadian power zone. Now look what's going to happen here. It's probably the news. Looks like we're going to get a really hard move down on the CAD. And then we get a hard move down, and then right here at 1440, boom, a rocket back up. So we'll be aware of this. This should be some good action. I can pick up some pips on this. So let's see what the CAD is doing now. Yeah.
Welcome back, traders. Trading the Great British Pound JPY. Okay, we got the sell cycle marker coming here. 2:15 a.m. and we're heading down. Okay, so we're gonna put a stop. This is my other trade station going in. Then we're gonna put a stop. We'll put a stop. A stop above the time cycle marker here at 41:47. That'll be a stop loss. Let's do that. So I'm going to pause the video, put a stop loss in, and see what happens with this trade. Alright traders, let me pause the video and I have to enter a whole bunch of stop losses. Welcome back traders. Trading the Great British Pound JPY. I had two positions on this trade here. We got taken out with one with 11 pips and we got one taken out with 15 pips. And then across the board, yes, we lost on this trade. So now we just have to wait and see what happens. For our next opportunity, which will be, let's remove that. We took a L on that trade. Very minimal, 11 and 15 pips on this particular chart. And our next opportunity will be at 3:25 a.m. So let's see what else is happening. Aussie dollar. Nothing really happening on that. Pound is breaking out. We'll see what happens with that. Nothing really. Let's see. JPY, the big huge bullish candle. Canadian is rallying somewhat. Canadian's got quite a few sells. Got 4 sells on the power zone. I got 4 sells. 1, 2, 3, 4. So looks like the Canadian's going down. Today looks like a selling day on the Canadian. USD Canadian. So if we get some, hopefully we get some kind of, man, the JPY is really taking off. Alright, so that was the first trade of the night. We took a loss. You know, no trader is undefeated, so we will see what happens at 3:25 is our next trade. And let's see, anything on the New Zealand dollar? Not until 4 a.m. Alright, so I'm gonna go rest and then come back. See what happens. Oh, could be going sideways though. We'll see. Oh yeah, big bullish candle broke right out. But the good thing about this system is the stop loss is very low. You know, when you get in on these trades, because you know it lets you know right away if it's gonna, you know, hold or not.
So here, this sell cycle paid off. 8:15 a.m. Another one at 5:40 a.m. paid off. And this one right here paid off as well. As soon as it called the sell cycle here was your entry. And it went positive, you know, pretty much immediately. Yeah, that was the sell cycle right there. And it pulled back for a nice entry right there, and boom. And it did go down quite a bit. Let's see, and it's still going down. And you still have 20 pips down quick. Now it pulled back, and now it's on it. Now for another entry here, hit the ATR, and it looked like we're going down. Once we get to this peak here,
it should, start going down. We might get a pullback a little bit here, but overall it's going down until we get to, let's see, excuse me, it's going to be 8:45. It's going to go up, sell, marker up. The bigger one is 11:15. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Aussie US dollar. I have multiple positions, so I'm going to take in. I took one already. Green cycle marker should be coming in any minute. There it is. Now we're going to put a stop at 71.99. So I move our stop up. 70.99 right there. Oops. Now I got to move multiple stops up. Okay. Oops. That's it. So here we are right now. And remember, this is a week-old signal. These signals are a week old. Oh, welcome back, traders. I didn't know my recording was still on. Okay, the news was positive for the US dollar. Let me bring it in. This is so hilarious. Look at the numbers. Positive and durable goods orders. Positive 3.4%. Well, guess what? They already have a plan in place where it's going to go up until, let's see, Aussie dollar, where are you? It's going to go up until 9:45 a.m. It's still going to go up, and then it's going to take a dip, back up, down, and then the trend will start, then it'll start going back down. But look at that. Positive news for the US dollar, and it still goes up. Still goes up at a super tight stop. Let's see where the stop is. I got multiple stops here. Let's see. This stop shouldn't be more than 12 pips, 14 pips. So I got a 14 pip stop, and let me just check my other position. What did I get in at? Looks like it's right there where we're at market open. It's probably the same, about 14 pip stop. Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable how this market works. News is positive and it still goes up. That's why you can't trade the news. Without, like a tool like this or, some other, strategy that works. Because let's see how my dollar Canadian trade's going. Right here. That was even possible for a re-entry on this. This thing shot down like a bullet. You got this red time cycle marker here at 5:40 a.m. Excellent trade. This one also was an excellent trade because it dropped all the way down to here. I'll show you where and we have the Canadian is just all sells basically. You got an 8:15 sell. Boom. Then you got another one with trend. Boom, down. And another one. It's still got two more sell cycles to come. And these sell cycles have all won. Okay, so welcome back, traders. Trading the Aussie US dollar. Here we are. Minimal stop. Got to stop to break even. Close a couple of positions on other accounts. And we are going to the north. Let me check the JPY. Oh, awesome. Going down. which I'm in quite a few trades on my mirror trading service that I'm also using. So that'll help that out. And my Aussie dollar trades on my other mirror. I got 2 mirror traders. So, alright, that's awesome. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Aussie US dollar. I'm going to close this position. The sell cycle's coming up soon.
Order cancelled.
We close these other ones too. We're going to close some more positions and just wait for the sell cycle. Now I have to see where. So we're going to be getting a sell here and at 9:45. So I'll exit a little early because the time cycles were pretty close together. So as you can see, 8:30 came in. News was positive for the US dollar, and it just went up. Now, all the years I used to trade news and stuff like that and not knowing what was going on, and this is what's going on. So we're going to get a sell here coming up, and then we're going to get another push up here, and then we're going to break the zero line down here. And then we're going to go for quite a bit. Let's see, how far we're going to go with this. Histograms aren't that, Then we're going to go up until sell, cross the zero line. Then the buy is going to come in somewhere here on a smaller histogram. Till 1550. Interesting. So it's got back-to-back sells on the power zone. All right, traders. So I'll update you. Let me just check the Canadian because I'm going to manage that. Canadian dollar went down a little bit more, and it should be going up. And then at 11:30, we're going to take another sell. As you can see, these sells have been working out. I think it's about, let's see, how many sells in a row? 1, 2, I think there's a big sell up here too. Right there, 3 sells in a row have worked out. And we'll see what happens on this next one. So we should get a pullback here coming. And maybe we'll test this line here and then go back down. Alright, traders, so I'll update you with the video. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Aussie US dollar and the US dollar Canadian. Okay, we're almost here at 9:45. We got 3 minutes. And we already got an 8 stochastic sell on the smaller histogram. You can see a little orange dot there. And we will be getting a red cycle marker soon. As you can see, it's going down now. And my Canadian dollar is going up. But the Canadian dollar has 2 more sell cycles in. So right here. Now, if we cross above this and close, then it's going to go up a little more. And then we'll just wait for the, actually it's going to go up until 10:30. And then take a dip. And then go back up, and then 12:15. So we may have a rally on the U.S. Canadian dollar. Welcome back, traders. Trading the U.S. dollar Canadian and the Aussie U.S. dollar. Okay, last trade, we took a loss on that one. We had 4 winners in a row. And then also we had a couple of winners in a row on the Aussie US dollar. Okay, and you can see this signal worked out. That was a winner. This one's a winner. This one's a winner. And then we got a loser. So for 4 trades on the Aussie US dollar, 3 win, 1 loser. The actual stop on this one was a little more. I should have let it pull back some. and then take the trade and take a less of a stop out. But you know, we try to trade the rules, and the entry was down here, totally reversed the support level here, and bounced right back up. Okay, now we'll be getting another sell marker in about 2 minutes. So got a lot of resistance here too. Also, I think on my MT4 I have a daily, let's see, it's a daily pivot right here. It's huge, Canadian. Actually, we closed above it, but we'll see what happens. The stochastic's oversold, which we might get a broadhead up here as well. And then you got the sell coming in a couple more minutes. So let's see how this works out. So the Aussie should go up and the Canadian should go down. Live trading. So when this trend should last until 15:20. So like right over here. So let me take a marker here. So when it starts to get close to this here, then I want to exit my position on the short. And say, excuse me, for the Aussie dollar is almost similar. Histogram. Okay, there's our time cycle marker. Okay, a stop loss is going to go above here at 1.001. Okay, so let's do that. 1.001 right there. It's really close to the daily open line. Interesting. Okay, and then we're going to take a sell. Here we got that in, and an Aussie dollar trade should be going up at any minute now. Probably one more minute. Yeah.
Order filled.
Traders trading the Aussie US dollar. Just took a buy on this pair, and my stop is right below. Actually, it should be a little bit. No, I think it should be at 77. 77. Let's make sure this one's at 77. Then I got, yep, that's at 77. Okay, so we've been in the downtrend. We had a sell from the system itself here, and now we're looking. We got a green cycle marker to go up. So let's see what happens, traders. And I took it on multiple accounts, multiple positions. And I've got a lot larger positions on my other platform. So let's see what happens if we're going to go up. And we're starting to go up now. I missed my trade on the dollar Canadian to sell. So I'm going to try to wait for some sort of a pullback or something and maybe try to sell it. But here's the red cycle marker. I actually wanted to sell up here in this area. So we got a couple of high bars here. So we might get a little back and forth movement before it goes down. So we'll see if this cycle marker holds. I don't know. It's above the ATR and everything, so it may hold. But I was looking to sell here. I don't know why I missed this area, because I have it marked off at the daily trading ranges around this line here. So we'll see what happens. So let's go back to the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar is here. Okay, now as long as we stay above this green pivot point here, this is a line that paints on the chart.
And a lot of times if it closes below here, it's going to go up. So looks like we got one close below. We'll see what happens. And close above, sorry. And then if it closes, below, then, we're going to get pretty close to the stop. But remember, the stop is really tight. You're looking at 11 pip stop. Whoa. So we have like 11 pip stop in here. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Aussie US dollar. Okay, you saw me take that trade right in front of you, and I did it on multiple platforms. Oh, you know what? Hopefully I closed the other. Hold on, traders. I think I still might be in on one platform. I got so many private funds that I'm trading that sometimes you lose track. That's the US dollar. Okay, we're good. All right. Well, here's that New Zealand dollar taking a dive on my other platform. See, here's the oversold. This is the broadhead. When this prints, it means extremely overbought condition. Now, if it was the other way, it would be extremely oversold condition, and look for a pullback and try to get back in on the trend if the trend holds. As you can see here, we had an 11 pip stop and we took it up. We exited right about here. So I think we did a little bit more than a 1-to-1. Nothing crazy with the Aussie dollar here. 20 pips. We risked 11. And we'll see what happens with this. But another awesome week trading the Flux Power Zone with the Trend Stalker Elite. I love it. Where the sense with the drawdown is very low, and you go into profit immediately. When I took this trade, it bounced around, it bounced here, but it didn't. The most it ever went against me was, I think, maybe like 3 pips or something like that. Let's see. This is the low, because I got in before this candle here. Six pips. Maybe 6 pips it went against me. And then it, continued on its way. And then, what I do is to equal it out, I'll put on more positions, because remember, I'm getting less pips. I'll just put on, a more of a bigger position to gather those pips. So, I got 20 pips, but I'll trade 3 lots, that's like 60. And I'm in and out. I still do some, if I get a nice breakout and let the trailer run, but I do initially close the first, initial position. They'll take more than half of the position off at a certain point. Now, with this Flux Power Zone, it tells me exactly when to get out or when to look to close my trade or lock into more profit. Just for instance, I was trading the Great British Pound, JPY. I don't think I lost on that trade today at all, and I traded it multiple times on multiple different accounts. Okay, when you get signals like this, when they're all bunched together, I don't even bother trading. So I'm going to show you which trades I took. I took this trade right here. Took the 2:50 a.m. trade. That one worked out. Closed it because the 410 was coming up. 410 was coming up, and then I closed my trade at this. Actually, 310 came up, closed it out, and then re-entered on this trade, and then I closed it out once it pulled back almost to this line here. And then it bounced. I was waiting for the bounce, and then I was going to exit. And then I exited right around here. And then what happened? It dropped. Came
all the way back and would have taken out, no, it still would, actually, you know what, it would have, let's see, 70, yeah, it would have just taken out my stop loss there. It would have been pretty close, but you know, this is like resistance, I mean, you know, support, and now it went down, and then there was no more trades for me to take because the chop zone was coming, and I don't want to be a part of it. So it tells me, okay, we don't want to be a part of it, so we'll just wait. So I haven't taken any more trades on the Great British Crown JPY right now. So my next signal, it'll probably be the market will be closed by then. So had, like I said, another awesome week. I mean, you can see some of these trades, though, just awesome. Awesome trading. Back traders, trading the Great British Pound. How you do? Again, this is pretty much the end of the video, and it's the weekend. It's a holiday weekend, so we got some time off. So I'm gonna, you know, take some time off from the computer, and you know, I'm gonna try to post some high probability trades that I'm looking at. Remember the keywords I'm looking at. You can. It's up to you to take the trade or not. Do your own analysis. You know, and I will try to post some high probability trades that I'm going to be looking at and possibly trading. Okay? So, stay profitable, traders, and another awesome week. All right, I'm out.